Ask them, why didn't you prevent it? They go like, I didn't see it coming. I see it coming. Maybe people saw it coming. So that's why that's the thing.
Okay.
It does not mean violence, anti-social violence, psychotic behavior. That doesn't mean that like Malcolm X is not criminal. That's what that means. I know.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for asking.
I like your sign.
Thank you.
Are you from New York?
Yes.
Is it okay if I'm taping
Sure.
you? So did you grow up in New York?
Grew up in New York.
And so what was your opinion of Trump growing up, like before all of this crazy stuff?
He was the founder of a lot of garish hotels. That's how I knew him.
Did he have like a reputation in town? Like, did a lot of people know about Trump for a long time?
In New York City, everybody knows the Trump name because he brandishes it all over the place.
What's your first memory of that?
The Trump Towers, I guess, is it on Fifth Avenue? And just
And this one?
well, this one I didn't know right away. My earliest one memory is
Fifth
Fifth
Ave,
Avenue,
okay.
and that it was very gaudy. That's what I remembered as a young person.
How old were you when you like knew Donald Trump's name?
18, 17, something
Yeah.
like that. So I've known that name for almost 40 years.
And do you come to things like this a lot?
I've done some Occupy Wall Street rallies, some anti-stop and frisk rallies. Yeah,
What do you do?
I'm a teacher in the Bronx,
Oh wow. What grade?
middle school.
That's
special ed
That's very
kids.
nice.
Yeah, well, they come and they ask what's going on, right? And,
Yeah.
and they actually make jokes about, like, let him come up, let him. They'll say things like, let him come up here and, we'll fix him. And then I'm like, no, I'm going to model for you what good citizens do. And this is part of modeling what good citizens do.
What are you going to do to prevent people from voting for Trump? Or-
Well, what people do is what people do. This
Yes.
is America. You get to vote the way you want. But I think rallies like this and making sure your neighbors, who hopefully love and respect you, will understand that if a person that you love and respect is making it clear you don't support them, then perhaps you should rethink your position if you're in favor of Trump.
How do you feel about Trump being someone who was born in New York, acting like this? Like he's a New Yorker, just like you. Like,
Well, you can isolate yourself from the rest of the community. That when you have enough money, you can build so high you can't breathe the same air as the other people, right? And he's done a good job of doing that. But this is a city where if we don't get along with each other, this city doesn't work. And locking people out, I mean, this city is built on immigrants.
Exactly.
The very first people who were here welcomed us, welcomed immigrants here, because the Native Americans, the Lenape, who were running this place, were like, all right, we'll give you this little piece of land. Never could they have imagined we would have taken it all over and kicked them out and treated them poorly. And now Donald Trump is trying to treat immigrants who've come to this country looking for a better life in a terrible way. And it's just very disrespectful and not our nation.
yeah. Thank you so much.
Trump grew up in a very posh area of Jamaica, Queens. That's called Jamaica Estates,
Yeah.
which is where the mansions were. In fact, I had a friend who lived there, and when my other friend and I went to visit him, we made up make-believe visas that we were not allowed to go into that neighborhood
Wow.
because I mean,
Wait, where did you grow up?
in Jamaica, Queens,
So how
and
close?
Trump,
Yeah.
we were just a half mile away from Trump, but his neighborhood was completely different from ours. Ours was a working class neighborhood. Further away was a black neighborhood, and across Hillside Avenue and in this area was Trump's neighborhood, which was the houses were much bigger. And I don't know. I know where he lives. I used to ride my bicycle by it. He was about 10 years younger than me.
So growing
So
up,
I-
what did you know about Trump? Like,
Nothing. I mean, he's 10 years younger. You don't meet somebody at 10 years younger.
but I
even
mean,
if they
like,
live
what
in
was the
same-
reputation that you were aware of?
Of him? Nothing. The only in the 1980s did I hear about Trump, and just that he was this kind of businessman that was like the other rich businessmen, except more out there in the open as a celebrity kind of figure. And he wasn't even particularly known as a right winger like he is now, but I didn't like him. He was like, I considered him an obnoxious celebrity billionaire. maybe a phony. I mean, but I didn't know any much of that.
Have you lived here your whole life?
Yeah.
What
New
do you?
York, you mean.
Yeah. What do you do?
Now I'm retired,
What did you do?
but I'm